Yo, what's happening, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about charisma. Let's get it.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there, guys. How's it going? My name is Sumedh Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today's the day after my charisma activation with Rion Kati. He was on my podcast. I highly recommend you get this activation session with him. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're going to be impacted by this energy because he's really doing the beauty work from the 3D to the 5D. And he's really going to change and transform your life. Apparently my chakras are very blocked and kinked in a lot of different areas. And there was a lot of ancient trauma that showed up, a lot of evil entities that showed up. And now I'm speaking to you from this energy, from this place. Of course, I still have to integrate this energy, but you notice there's a difference in my beingness right now. And I want you to really start to understand what this energy of charisma really is, because charisma is simply energy flow. It is the prana, it is the life force through your body, which means it comes from you maintaining your energy, not having it diluted and drained by other people, by different organizations, by different power structures, by different entities, by different egregores. Everything just like kind of splitting up your energy, right? Taking your energy away from you. Charisma is about energy protection. It's about, some people call it this X factor, this thing that, only some people have. It's not something that is only available to some people. This is available to everybody, because it is your birthright to be charismatic, to project your speech, to be heard, to not be so constrained, not be so hinged in your communication and your expression, but to say fuck that and be able to actually express yourself from your authenticity, from your truth, from your heart space. You might see certain people and you might think, man, they're so charismatic. Notice me right now. I always speak with my hand gestures. Why? It's just the way that I express myself is through my hands. So try that out. Try expressing yourself through your body language and through your hands. Try and incorporate projecting your voice. Put yourself through the fire. Humiliate yourself on stage. Start talking to people, even if it's awkward. Communicate, even if your voice shakes. Even if your voice breaks, still communicate. Put it out there. This is how you're going to learn how to be charismatic. There are things blocking your charisma. You've got to get rid of those things first and foremost. A lot of you guys, you still haven't booked in your free flow state activation session. Okay? Now this is absolutely free, right? But again, I still do this qualification process because I don't work with everybody. I just don't. It's not in my best interest to work with everybody. I'm working with only the most committed students, the Flow Jedis. This training of your charisma is really about you taking the most purest form of your raw, authentic truth and communicating it in such a way that the world understands you. It understands and integrates with you. With charisma, the world is on your side because everyone has access to this thing. So it gives us a feeling of wholeness as people speak in this charismatic, bold way. People are attracted to this energy like a magnet because of its boldness, because of its energy. And it has an ability to be soft and be like a searing hot coal. But at the same time, it could be a raging brush fire. And it could expand out into different directions like this. Like you're commanding the planet, like you're commanding a stage, like you're commanding an army. Basically, it has that leadership potential ingrained in it. For a charismatic, they see the truth and they speak it. They know the truth and they speak it. And the energy is clean. It's very pure. There's no distortions. It's not mixed in with other people's stuff and storylines. It's just there. It's just what it is, but you need to allow that energy to flow within you. You're not giving yourself enough space to do so. How are you going to be charismatic when you're in this chaos of your own mind and you're still rereading, chapters of your past story? How are you going to be moving forward with momentum, with that energy? This is why we have the Flomo Sapien program, so we can actually remove that past gunk and the past trauma and render a new version of ourselves that is clear, that is pure, that is persistent, that is consistent. That's not dramatic, but it's expressive. But you want to become an alchemist of this craft. The best people who are the most charismatic, they're alchemists. They take a negative instance and they see the positivity and the lighter side of that. They see the lesson in the mistake. Because a true charismatic understands that everything is energy. So they take that bad energy and they're like, oh, I'm so excited to do something with this toxic energy right now. Oh man, I could either take a toxic action or I can transmute. I can flip the script. I can allow it to make that trauma my triumph. Make that pain my power. It's expressing instead of impressing others, right? That's the energy of charisma. Charisma loves tribe. That's another thing. Charisma loves tribe. Why do you think cult leaders are so charismatic? Right? They just have that natural quality that people are drawn to that energy. Like, hey, I'm riled up. I'm watching this guy speak. There's something about him. I don't know. But when he speaks, there's something that's just about him. I can't really explain it to you in words. Yeah, it's an energetic thing. That's why you can't explain it to anybody in words. And you're hearing a difference in my speech and in my speech patterns right now. And some of you recognize this. But my voice is cracking and it feels almost like it's breaking, but I'm still speaking in this very raw, authentic place. And I'm allowing it to sit there. That's what you want to do with your charisma. You want to play with it. You want to experiment. If you're just stagnant with your charisma, if you're just like, hey, I'm trying to be charismatic now. Hey there, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You know, it's like I see so many people just wearing this false pretense, this mask. You're not that person, man. You're not. You're really not. Are you really like this, happy all the time? You don't need to be. You need to be truthful. You need to speak your authenticity. And that's why I know my YouTube subscriber count is going to rise up. Why? Because I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm just speaking my truth. There's no filter here. You know, this is organic. And this is what I share, this gift of being organic with my clients. I'm not trying to overly simplify things. I'm not trying to make things more complex than they are. This is just the way that my mind is being this channel. Rion said it himself, man, my crown chakra is one of the strongest he's ever seen. But the thing is, if my other ones are messed up and they're toxic, then how am I able to bring and channel my divine gifts into this world? So now I feel a lot more free, a lot more abundant. Like I know my purpose. It's like I know my purpose, but it's like I need to embody and act through my purpose. And this is what's happening right now. You guys are witnessing it. So notice from this point forward how my energy shifts and it changes. You guys are going to observe this change. Why? Because I'm going to keep leveling up. And that's the energy of charisma. I can't explain it any other way, man. In writing reality, we also have a big portion of acting exercises that help with this. Keep watching, keep tuning in, and eventually you're going to find a way to fine-tune and engineer into this frequency. So hear it, let it simmer, let it boil, let it transform you from the inside. Take out that cauldron of toxicity that's deep within you. And let's get it today, Upward Spiral Gang. May we never be the same again. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Boom.